Look at this. You've heard it before. Robots are years away from replacing humans, right? Wrong. From humanoid police bots flipping through crowds to android sales reps closing deals and 20-foot giants about to take over construction, the future isn't coming. It's already here and moving faster than anyone expected. In this video, I'm breaking down the shocking new wave of AI-powered robots quietly replacing human workers right now, and what that means for your job, your home, and your life. I've spent hours diving into the latest AI and robotics breakthroughs, so you don't have to. And trust me, what you're about to see will completely change how you think about the future. China, the United States, and global tech giants are all racing to redefine how humans and machines interact. Whether that's helpful or terrifying depends on how close you are to being replaced. Stay tuned, because what comes next will make you question if humans are still running the show. Meet China's first humanoid police sidekick, PM01. Let's start right on the streets of Shenzhen. There, something straight out of a sci-fi movie is quietly patrolling the sidewalks. Meet PM01, China's first humanoid police sidekick. Standing at just 1.38 meters tall and weighing around 40 kilograms, PM01 isn't some hulking Terminator. Instead, it looks almost friendly, sporting the same high-visibility vest as its human colleagues. But don't let that fool you. This little machine packs serious tech. With a 320-degree waist rotation, PM01 can scan crowds seamlessly without even moving its feet. It's agile enough to pull off a fully landed front flip. Yes, a front flip, which instantly went viral across Chinese social media. Beneath its plastic exterior lies industrial-grade hardware, cameras capable of facial and license plate recognition, sensitive microphones that process voice commands in both Mandarin and Cantonese. And when it detects something suspicious, it sends that information straight to a command center in real time. Even more surprising, the price tag. At about $12,000, PM01 is cheaper than many advanced service robots. That makes it affordable enough for cities to deploy entire squads if they want to. Right now, PM01 mostly helps tourists and monitors kids in busy areas. But this isn't just about friendly faces. Local authorities see a future where robots play a much bigger role in public safety. But PM01 is only the tip of the iceberg. China's public safety robot push beyond PM01. China has made it clear robots will be everywhere, especially when it comes to public security. Take the RTG, for example. This spherical bot is no joke. It can move on both land and water at speeds up to 35 kilometers per hour, and it's tough enough to survive a crushing 4-ton impact. Not exactly your average patrol droid. Then there's Deep Robotics wheel-legged bots. These agile machines scramble upstairs armed with thermal cameras, ready to detect fires before humans even suit up. Robots like these aren't just cool, they're life-saving. And this is all part of a bigger push. China is actively weaving robots into the fabric of public service jobs, from fire detection to crowd monitoring. It's no longer about whether robots can help, it's about how fast they can be deployed. Still, so far, most of these robots seem built for simple tasks: watching, reporting, assisting. But what happens when they start thinking and even interacting like humans? That's exactly where this story is headed next. Xpang Iron, the android with a driver's brain. Up north at Auto Shanghai 2025, robots weren't just assisting, they were starring. The standout? Xpang's humanoid android known as Iron. And Iron didn't just walk or wave. This robot blurred the line between artificial and natural movement. Iron stands 5'8" and weighs about 154 pounds. Inside its frame are 60 precision joints, offering 200 degrees of freedom. Its hands alone contain 22 joints, giving Iron the ability to thread a needle or tap a touchscreen with uncanny grace. Gone is the stiff marionette vibe of early androids. What's driving this sophistication? Xpang's custom Turing AI chip, capable of a staggering 3,000 trillion operations per second. That's server-level processing power, but here's the twist. It's the same AI chip that powers Xpang's self-driving cars. That means your future housekeeper and your electric vehicle might literally share the same brain. Imagine one AI ecosystem where your robot, your car, and maybe even your flying taxi all run on shared knowledge. During the public demo, Iron navigated crowds, answered questions naturally in Mandarin, and even lifted a delicate porcelain cup without cracking it. These subtle yet critical abilities mark a turning point in humanoid robotics. But while Iron may soon become a fixture in homes and showrooms, some robots are already replacing workers in ways that might hit closer to home. Abacus Deep Agent, building apps like magic. While robots are learning to walk, flip, and even make conversation, something equally transformative is happening behind the scenes, and it's much quieter for now. Enter Abacus AI's Deep Agent Pro tier. Unlike the towering humanoids and patrol bots, Deep Agent lives in the cloud, but its power could reshape how we work forever. For just $10 more, users can now automate tasks that used to take entire weekends. Imagine typing a simple prompt like, build me a customer database, pull my sales data, create a live dashboard, and notify finance if numbers dip. That's all it takes. Deep Agent instantly spins up a database, writes the schema from your plain English, pulls every file it needs, and keeps everything synced in the background. But it doesn't stop there. It claims a web domain, deploys a full front-end site, connects charts, and even sends live updates straight into Slack. While you sip your morning coffee, Deep Agent is already doing the job of several team members, and doing it flawlessly. Need presentation graphics? Just describe what you want. Sleek EV market overview, muted blues. Moments later, custom images appear right inside the document. All of this stacks on top of its existing browser, Gmail, and Jira integrations. This means with a single command, Deep Agent can scrape competitor pricing, refresh your dashboard, and email the latest deck to your team. The era of juggling APIs, SQL queries, and front-end code is fading. Tasks that once consumed entire weekends now feel as easy as ordering takeout. But while AI quietly reshapes white-collar work, another frontier is charging ahead. Robots stepping right into the workforce, side by side with humans. Tesla Optimus and Chery Moga, robots in the workforce. If there's one name you expect in the robot race, it's Tesla, and Elon Musk isn't holding back. Recently, Musk shared footage of the Optimus robot walking more naturally than ever before. Gone are the stiff, awkward movements. Optimus now strides with surprising human-like fluidity. But this isn't just a tech demo. Musk's goal is clear: mass production. By the end of the year, Tesla's Texas Gigafactory plans to produce 10,000 units. Optimus isn't a science experiment anymore, it's a product. Borrowing technology from Tesla's cars, including Model Y battery modules and Plaid drive motors, Optimus runs on the same full self-driving computer used in millions of vehicles. The result is a robot designed for scale, efficiency, and real-world jobs. But Tesla isn't alone. Chinese automaker Chery has introduced a Moga, a humanoid robot now staffing its Malaysian showrooms. A Moga isn't just standing around. It wears a silicone face and sports long blonde hair to make its appearance less intimidating. Underneath, it's pure precision. With 41 degrees of freedom, a Moga can navigate showrooms, gesture naturally, and pitch products without the pressure customers often feel from human salespeople. Even more impressive, a Moga speaks 10 languages, making it a global sales assistant right out of the box. Its ability to adapt and communicate puts it ahead of many human employees. Sales, service, production, robots are quickly sliding into roles once thought uniquely human. But even these advances pale in comparison to what's coming next. Because while humanoids take over showrooms, another robot is being built to take on the biggest and toughest jobs of all. Zyrex, the 20-foot construction giant. Meet Zyrex, a robot that makes every other machine on this list look tiny by comparison. Standing at a staggering 20 feet tall, Zyrex is designed to dominate construction sites in ways no human ever could. California-based REI Robotics is behind this towering android, which is expected to debut in early 2026. Zyrex isn't just big for show, it's built to handle welding, carpentry, and large-format 3D concrete printing. Why does this matter? Because the US construction industry is facing a massive labor shortage. By next year, the shortfall could reach nearly 500,000 workers. Add in the fact that construction remains one of the most dangerous jobs, with over 1,000 fatal injuries recorded last year, and the need for safer, automated solutions becomes obvious. Zyrex aims to solve both problems. It uses LiDAR and advanced vision language models to interpret blueprints and navigate chaotic sites. That reduces errors and keeps human workers safely out of harm's way. Despite its size and power, Zyrex is surprisingly affordable. At under $1 million to buy or $20,000 a month to lease, it costs about the same as hiring a small construction crew. So what does this mean? In the very near future, towering androids could replace not only human muscle but human judgment on construction sites worldwide. But as physical robots get stronger, faster, and smarter, none of this would be possible without immense processing power behind the scenes. That brings us to the final and perhaps most crucial piece of the puzzle. Huawei's AI chip, the Ascend 910D, takes on NVIDIA. As humanoid robots and AI assistants become more capable, there's a hidden battle playing out that makes all of this possible: the war for raw computing power. Right now, NVIDIA dominates that space with its H100 chips, the gold standard for training advanced AI models. But China's Huawei is quietly preparing to challenge that dominance in a major way. Their upcoming Ascend 91D chip is already generating serious buzz in tech circles. Why? Because it's engineered with one goal in mind: to match or even surpass the H100 on the most critical metric, AI training throughput. To put that in perspective, NVIDIA's H100 delivers around 4.9 terabytes per second of memory bandwidth and about 1 petaflop of FP16 compute power. These chips are so powerful and in demand that big cloud companies hoard them. But Huawei is no stranger to overcoming roadblocks. For years, the company has faced US sanctions, cutting off access to top-tier tech. Yet, it keeps pushing forward. In 2023, Huawei stunned the world with the Mate 60 Pro smartphone, powered entirely by a domestically produced 7nm chip. The Ascend 91D follows the same playbook. By leveraging cutting-edge chip design, massive on-chip SRAM, and optimized software stacks, Huawei aims to make this chip a game-changer. And here's where it gets really strategic. US export controls mean NVIDIA's H100 and B200 chips are heavily restricted in China. Huawei's homegrown alternative could instantly relieve that bottleneck, giving Chinese AI developers a powerful new tool and securing national AI independence. In short, while humanoids are stealing headlines, this chip war happening in the background is just as critical. Without chips like Ascend 91D, none of these futuristic robots could exist at scale. And that brings us to the bigger picture. Connecting the dots, the new robot ecosystem. Look closely and you'll see the pattern emerging. Street-level patrol bots like PM01 scoop up real-world data, faces, actions, voices. Huawei's powerful Ascend chips crunch that data, training advanced models at lightning speed. Meanwhile, software agents like Deep Agent turn those models into useful tools that automate work, build apps, and drive decisions. Out in the real world, humanoid androids like Xpang's Iron, Chery's Moga, and Tesla's Optimus put that intelligence into motion, handling tasks from customer service to heavy industry. And then there's Zyrex. Towering above it all, ready to replace entire construction teams, it hints at a future where even the most physical jobs are no longer human-only. Finally, Meta's AI assistant ties it all together. It lives in your glasses, your phone, and your desktop, making sure you stay connected to this rapidly evolving digital physical world. This isn't isolated progress. It's a global shift toward a fully integrated robot-human ecosystem, where machines aren't just helping us, they're becoming part of everyday life. So here's the question no one wants to ask out loud. When robots can patrol our streets, sell our cars, build our homes, and even write our apps, who's really the boss? At what point do humans stop being the managers and become the assistants to the very AI and machines they created? The future isn't some far-off fantasy. It's already here, and it's moving fast. You've seen the timeline unfold right before your eyes. Now it's your turn. Do you welcome this robotic revolution, or does it make you wonder if humans are becoming the carbon-based interns of tomorrow? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm expecting fireworks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. So take a deep breath, check out the links in the description, and see you next time.